I felt like going back to my parents' house, but the distance between Anambra State and Kano is very, very far. Nothing. Both me and the children. He is not even thinking about me that I'm pregnant. What about the child in my womb? Won't the child feed?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Nenye Baby. So guys, today I have this pregnant woman here. Please just help me listen to this woman case. I want to use my platform to help her. Please, I have not come out like this to beg, but in this case I have to beg. She really hope on my audience to help her, and I promise her that we are going to help her with our advice so she will know the next step to take. Things they happen for this life. Sometimes I don't know what marriage is turning now. Okay, no mention your name. Just go straight with your story.
Okay, thank you, ma. Thank you, Miss Noye. Um, I just want to plead with your audience to please help me in any way they can. The advice will go a long way. The advice, in any way they can help me. I really need advice. I really want to know the next step to take. I really do not have anywhere to go to. That is why I came to you. Please, I need your advice. Audience, please, I need your advice. As you are seeing me like this, I'm very weak. Inside of me, I'm weak. Outside of me, I'm weak. In spirit, everything about me, I'm weak. I'm tired. I'm even tired of living. I'm tired. So my story is, I got married. I got married to my husband at a young age. So when my husband came to marry me, he did everything once, both the tradition and white wedding, we did everything. And he tried, we did everything. He spent after everything now. So I was to go with him to his base in Kano. So I went with him. On getting to Kano, my husband said that he will not allow me do anything. We talked about it. He said that he doesn't want me to go into anything. I said, what about business? He said, no working, no business, that all I just have to do is just to be at home and take care of the children when they start coming. So at first I agreed because we just got married and it would be too early for us to start having disagreement in our marriage. So I accepted. So after the birth of my first child everything changed. Any little argument, my husband will flare up, he will get angry, and at the end of the day, it will result to him beating me up. This has been going on until I got pregnant, my first child, my second child, then my third child. I had to tell him that I cannot continue staying at home, that since I learned fashion and design, and when I was coming to Kano, I came with my sewing machines because I had them when I was in my parents' house. I came with my sewing machine that he can just help me and get a place that I can put it. I learned how to sew. I can sew both male and female clothes. There's nothing that I cannot sew. I should help me get a place so that I can be earning a living from there, because since he started beating me and we started having issues, sometimes he will leave me for weeks, months without food. He will not even drop upkeep for the family. It is only when he feels like, when his mind tells him that okay, drop something for this people, then he will drop. But after beating me up, he will not drop anything because he's angry. Sometimes he will be gone for months, he will come for weeks, and I and my children will stay hungry. And now that I'm even pregnant for my fourth child, it is very, very hard for me to cope, because as a pregnant woman, I always want to eat. I want to eat. Those that have been pregnant before will know how I'm feeling. I want to eat because I'm actually feeding for two, and the other three kids in the house. There's no way for me to feed them, and I'm not doing anything. I don't have any work I'm doing. I don't even the fashion designer that I learned. I'm just wasting at home. I'm not even doing anything. I begged him to open a shop for me, but he did not agree. Even that me begging him to open a shop, it's even resulted for us fighting again. And at the end of the day, he beat me up. So I don't know what to do. Sometimes I felt like going back to my parents' house, but the distance between Anambra State and Kano is very, very far. And me, really, when I think about how I'm going to go to the village with my children, the three of them, and even this one that is in my tummy, I'll be so discouraged, because it's not easy for one person to carry children and you're traveling a far distance. So I will be discouraged. At the end of the day, I'll make up my mind that I should just stay, but God might just touch me and everything will come back to normal. But it seems by the day it's getting worse. Every day it's getting worse. After beating me up, I almost lost this pregnancy because of the injuries I sustained from that beating. So I couldn't take it anymore. When he left the house, he didn't even drop any upkeep. He didn't drop money for food. He did not drop anything. After beating me up, he went out. And this thing has been happening because sometimes after having issues with my husband, he will not drop money for feeding. He will not drop anything. Sometimes 1 month, 2 months, he will be eating outside. Then forgetting about us that are in the house, he will not drop anything. No upkeep, no feeding, nothing. Both me and the children. He is not even thinking about me that I'm pregnant. What about the child in my womb? Won't the child feed? So it got to a point that I was just tired. I had to run to my friend. I ran to my friend, and then I begged her to give me some money. So the money that my friend gave to me, after a week, I took my children and then we traveled back to the village. I got to Anambra State. When I got to my hometown, when I got to my village, when I was entering my parents' house, my mom was shedding tears because she was looking at me. I was not even the daughter that she gave out 6 years ago to a man. She was surprised because I was looking so unkempt. I was looking old and haggard. I was even looking older than my mom. My mom was shedding tears. So they welcomed me, and when I got in, my mom comforted me after telling them everything that I've been going through in my marriage. My mom said I should calm down, that everything will be fine. So after some weeks, I don't know how my husband was able to get the information that I traveled with the children to the village. Then he now sent someone from his kinsmen to come and inform my parents that they should get my own kinsmen ready, that, that he will be coming with his kinsmen. So when they finally came, we sat down. It was a family meeting for us to settle the issue. So the kinsmen asked me that what happened? Why did I leave my husband's house? And even what if I'm coming back to my parents' house, why will I carry the children along? I told them all that has been happening, that sometimes my husband will beat me up. He will not keep feeding money. He will not take care of his children. He's not even taking care of his responsibilities at all. So his kinsmen that came between, they were very, very surprised. They were so disappointed in him that they started asking him that why would he be treating his family like, why would he be treating his wife and beating up his wife and not even taking care of his responsibility. They were so disappointed that they started questioning. They told him that, well, the only thing that he has to do right now is to take back his family, take his wife and children back to Kano, so that they can go and settle everything. So after settling everything, my husband, when they left, my husband left me in my parents' house. He did not go with me. He left me and the children and went back to his house because he has a house in the east there. He left me at my parents' place with my children. So all of a sudden, and after a week, he went back to Kano
Without you people.
without us. He left us. He didn't even inform us that he was going. He didn't even leave any upkeep for me and those children. We were just there in the village. It was, I don't even understand. I honestly, I'm so pained right now. I don't even understand. And I was like, how will you leave me and these children? No upkeep, no money for food. How do you expect us to feel? How do you expect me to take care of myself and even the child in my womb? So he left. I got the information that he left. So after some times, I could not take it. My parents have really tried. They've been taking care of me and my children. And we have been in the village for long. So I got so much of courage. I saved up some money that I was not able to get seat for my children. It was just for me alone. I got the seat. I sat. I was able to pack my children. So a passenger that was on the seat that seated alone helped me with two of them. So when I got to Kano, I noticed that the keys to the locks they have been changed. The padlock has been changed to the entrance has been changed. Then the key, the lock to the opening the door to enter the sitting room has been changed. Everything has changed. So I don't know. I don't know. My husband changed everything in space of 2 weeks. He changed everything.
All the keys.
He changed all the locks to the house. He changed everything. Luckily enough, the windows to the sitting room was open. The curtain was open. Then I looked from outside. When I saw inside, my dear, everything in that sitting room has been changed. The setting of my house has changed. There was no my married picture was no longer on the wall. Even the picture of my children, they were no longer on the wall. Everything has changed. My house.
He removed it.
He removed everything. My house was turned upside down. It was like a strange place to me. I do not even know that place. I cannot even recognize my own home again. So when people in the compound heard me, the way I was worried and shouting and stranded outside, some of them came around and they started calling my husband, because me on my own, if I dial the number, it's not going, it's not connecting. So a neighbor in the house dialed the number, and when he picked, he said that since I had the guts to leave his house with his children to my parents, and I should go back to where I'm coming from, I should go back to my parents and go and stay with them, let them continue taking care of me. Should be that I prefer my parents' house more than his house, that I've gone to report him and I'm embarrassing him everywhere and bringing out his leg. So I was begging him. People in the house were begging him. He did not listen to anybody. He said I should go back. So when people saw that all the pleading were falling into deaf ears, there's nothing that they can do. They had to contribute money for me and my children, because traveling to the east from Kano to Anambra State is a long journey, and the transport fare is too much. I remember when I went, the money that I borrowed from my friend was not even enough. I had to beg people that they supported me. I was able to get transport back to the village. And while I was coming back, the transport fare from Kano to Anambra is about 36, or if I'm not mistaken, 38,000 for one person. So those people were able to gather up some money from I was able to get 2 seats, because I cannot be pregnant and carry my 3 children on my lap.
Another journey from Kano State back to East.
Kano State back to the East. What can I do?
Oh, Jesus.
What can I do? I cannot sleep outside with my children, and I don't even know when he's coming back. He's somebody that if we have any small issue, he will leave the house. He can stay out for months. He will not come back. So there's nobody in the house. Him leaving, we don't know when he's going to come back. So they had to rally around and help me. This helped me to secure some money. I had to go back with my children to the village again. When my parents saw me, they were surprised. They were like, Chevi, I went back. I told them that I told them the event I met when I went back, that he changed all the locks to the house. He did not allow us access to the house. My mother was just shedding tears. I was so downcasted. I was broken. What can I do? Look at me, a pregnant woman like me. My BP was going high. Sometimes I cannot even breathe well. So after everything, I was with my parents in the village. So all of a sudden, my husband came back to the village again. Came back to his house in the village. So the sister advised him that, because my husband has a sister, that one, she doesn't even like me at all. Since I got married and I entered the house, she does not like me. So she advised the brother that they should come and carry the children.
From you?
Yes, they should come and take my children away from me.
That your husband's sister, is she married?
She's married though. She has her own children.
Is she living in her husband's house?
She's living in her husband's house, but her husband's house, she cannot stay there. She will still be putting her in my own marriage. She advised her brother that he should come, so that they will come and take my children away from me. When they came to take my children away from me, I refused. I did not allow them to take my children away from me. I refused to give them my children, because I cannot give them my children. I cannot give my children to them. My last born is a year plus. He's not even eating normal food. It's only pap that he can take, because what I train my children, I don't allow them eat anything until they are able to take up the responsibility of taking pepper. I always feed with I breastfeed them. I don't leave my children to eat anyhow. So my last born always take pap, and even that pap, before he can be able to take it, is with force. So I told them that I cannot leave my child, I cannot leave my children to go with them. That I'm the only one that can see to their welfare. When I refused giving them the children. So one day I was in the house, a call came in. I picked up. It's a strange number. So the number not only that is from Women Affairs. I said, Women Affairs. So the woman now said that someone came to report me, that my husband came to report me, that uh, that they are inviting me to Women Affairs, that I should come, that when I'm coming, I should come with my parents, I should come with my mom, and I should come with my children. So I was like surprised. But because the call came from the government, and Women Affairs is a government organization, I cannot defile it. So I told my mom. My mom said okay, that we will go. So when I got there, immediately I was entering there. My dear, if you see the way people were staring at me, they were staring at me. I was looking at myself. I was asking my mom, am I wearing back of clothes? Or did I mess up my clothes? Or I was even scared. I thought I've had miscarriage. Maybe the was coming out from my body, because the way they were looking at me, I was so surprised. Like nobody has stared at me like that before. So when I got inside, then they now asked me. They asked me how are you. I said I'm fine. They asked me my name. I told them my name. They asked me who is. I said it's my mother. They asked me the children that I was. I said they are all my children. So the woman was surprised. He said, with the way my husband described me, that he's surprised that I am responding very well. So I was, me on my own, I was even surprised. That I was like, what? How did he describe me? Now, he now told me that my husband said that I'm mentally unstable, that I'm a man, that he needs them to bundle me and tie me up so that they can be able to get the children from me, so I don't harm the children. I was surprised. I said, me, a mad woman. Like, what is this thing that I've done to this man that even if he want to describe me, he describe me as a mad woman, someone that is mad, that is mentally unstable, that they should take me to psychiatric hospital. I was surprised. I was speechless. My mom was just shedding tears.
But you are okay.
I'm okay. Why would someone describe me as mad? With everything I'm going through, in the hand of this man, he went to Women Affairs and described me as a mad woman, someone who is mentally unstable. That they should come and tie me rope so they can take my children away from me. So after everything, the woman said that I'm all right. I said, madam, that if you want to take me to your hospital here to test if I'm okay, that I'm ready, you can take me. That I'm okay. The woman said that I don't need to even say anything again, that she has confirmed that I'm okay, that my husband is the one who is lying. So after everything, they called him. They summoned him, and him on his own came. He said that what he told them to do is different from what they are doing. So the woman got angry and said, that this woman is okay. Why are you describing her as someone that is mad? So he went to the back to settle some of the people there with money. God, my husband is very rich. I told you that my husband is rich. He has money. Money is not his problem. I don't even know. I don't understand why he cannot spend on his own family. So he went to the bank to bribe them. He was bribing some of them there that they are lost in money, that money is everything to them. Some people wanted to accept it so that they can judge me bad or hurt me and take my children away. But some people that are filled with Christ there, some people knows God, they decided that this woman is suffering. They saw it that me on my own, I'm suffering because I don't know what you want to do to me again that is more than what I'm already going through. So some of them rejected the money. They don't want to accept. They didn't accept it. So my husband got upset, and then before you know, he went back to Kano. When he went back to Kano, I was surprised. One day I was in the house, or I don't even know where I went to. They came. They took my children away from me.
Again.
Him and the sister came. They took my children away. My place to his place is about 3 communities away. Every day I will trek to his house. I will be begging them to release my children for me. They locked my children up. I cannot even see them. Even my last one, I cannot see that child. I don't even know how that child is faring. So I begged them to release my children for me. They should allow me see my children, but they did not answer me. They did not answer me. My husband took my children and gave to someone he kept my children in the care of another woman.
Another woman when you are alive?
When I'm alive, he kept them he went to give them to another woman. Not even in that his house. He took them to another woman. The woman is one. She's not even taking care of my children. She's only taking care of her children. She doesn't care. There's no feeding. Her children are not feeding. They are not eating anything. So I went to the women affairs. I told them what is going on. So they advised me that I should raise up some money so that they can get some policemen, and then even human affairs. They have their own police people, but they wanted me to get outside police people, and then they will join them together so that they can help me get my children. So I was able to raise the money, and then they went to the woman, a woman that has her own children. She's the one that they kept my own children in her own care. So they arrested the woman, and then my children, they gave me back my children. I took my children home. My husband, when the information got to my husband, he was upset that why would they arrest her? That he's the one that gave her the right, that told her to take care of the children. That the children are his children. That he can decide to give the children to whomever he likes to give them in their care. So I was like, what was all this? Like, can't I take care of my own children? Because I'm the only one that can take care of my children. I don't think another woman can take care of my children the way I will take care of my children. So I collected my children. Unluckily, when I brought them back, my last child fell ill. She was seriously sick. Because that child was not feeding. The woman was not even feeding if you see the way my children were looking. I had no money for hospital. That girl was sick. She fell sick to the extent that even the herb that my mom can mix was not even able to cure her. We had to take the child to the hospital. I was even begging the hospital people to please help me and attend to my child. So it doesn't. So after everything, called my husband, because when I collected my children back, he didn't even think of us again. He went back to Kano. He stayed there. He was not sending upkeep. He was not sending food. He was not sending anything. And the child was sick. So I keep running to the human affair every time. So they called my husband and told him that he has to come back to take back his family back to Kano. But he said that he cannot come back, that he will not come back. So they gave him options. They said, it's either he opens his house that is in the village for us to go in there and stay, so that we can leave my parents' house. My parents have tried for me.
Okay, so he have house in the village?
He have house in the village, not his father's house. So he has his own building. I told my husband is rich. He has his own building in the house, well furnished. My husband's house, there's nothing that you want in my house, my husband's house, that you cannot get.
And he locked the house?
He locked the house. He did not allow me to go in there. He did not allow his own children to come to that place. When they called him that he should come and take us back to Kano, he now said that he cannot take us back to Kano. So the human affair got angry and was like, if he cannot take us back to Kano, that he should come and open his house that is in the village, so that we can enter there. He said no, that he's not opening his house for anybody to come in.
And nobody is in that house?
Nobody is in that house. I told you my husband is very, very rich. If you go to that house, everything well furnished, everything that you need is in that house. My husband said no, that he cannot open his house for me to take those children inside. So they now asked him that, does he really want this marriage to continue, or he doesn't want again? Let everybody know where they stand. He now stayed for some minutes. Later, he now said that he wants the marriage to continue, but that he doesn't want to live in the same house with me again. And they now said that, why you don't want to stay in the same house with this woman and you don't want to end the marriage? He now said instead of us to stay together, that he will go and rent an apartment for me and the children elsewhere in the village there.
The same village? The
same village.
He has his building?
He has his building, and he wants to rent another place for me and the children to go and start staying. So the human affair, they were very surprised. They said, what kind of a man is this? Everybody was surprised, like, what kind of a man is this? So when they now called me, they now asked me, what do I want? And I told them that I don't want, my husband cannot have a beautiful mansion here in this village and go to rent another place for me in the same village where he has a house, that how will people look at me, and how will they even look at him on his own? So when I said that, and me on my own, I even had my own reason, because I know my husband very well. If he wants to go and rent a house for me now, he might go to a swampy area, go to a place that is very, very dirty, and the health of my children are most important to me. How can I go and start living? I know him. He is very, very heartless. His mind is in his back. He will rent a place that is there. If he sees a place where they are parking refuse, he will rent that place for me, because he doesn't want anything good for me. So I told him that I don't want to. That is either he opens his house or he comes to take us back to Kano. I said I don't want. So then I told him that this is what I said. He now closed his mind. I said that is his own, what he can do.
To rent another
Yes,
house.
to rent another house from that. He cannot open his house and he cannot take me back to Kano. So after some time, when my husband now saw that everything was like turning against him, they now called him. He now called those people. He now called them and tried to like some of them.
Your husband?
Yes, he bribed. Not that he tried to bribe. He bribed some of them. Some people collected. Some of those workers, they collected money from him, and some refused. When they collected the money from him, some of them now started speaking against me. They were just saying all sorts of rubbish that even me on my own, I don't understand. They were just joining the things that I did.
Their tone later changed.
Their tone now
Money
changed
is
because
now speaking.
that is it. This is the country that we are living in. Even the poor people do not have rights. They don't have people that will fight for them again once money is involved. So when my husband started, some of them, and some of them refused to collect it. Those people that collected, they started saying all sorts of things. They were putting a lot of actions on me, even the things that I did, the ones that I did not do. They were just putting everything on my head. So one of the human affairs called me one day and advised me. He said that I should take the rented apartment, that even if it's for till I give birth to my child, then we can take it up from that place. We will look, then I can be able to stand on my own, because since I'm pregnant now, I don't have more strength to start doing a lot of problem. Once I give birth, I can decide to look for something and do and take care of my children. So after advising me, I said okay, that I've heard. Then I called my husband that I have accepted to, like, he should rent the rented apartment for me. My husband now refused. He said that he's not renting any apartment for me again. That when he said that he wanted to rent it, that I refused. That offer has passed, that it has gone, that he's not renting anything for me again.
And he still don't want to open his house.
He still doesn't want to open his house, and he doesn't want to rent. He was one that made the offer of renting me an apartment. Now that I've accepted, why can't you rent it? He said that he's not renting that. When he made the offer, that time has passed, that he cannot go back to it. When he now saw that everybody, it seems that all the human affairs, they were all on my side, he came back to Anambra. He came back. Human affair that I'm talking about is the one at Oka in Anambra State. So he came back and withdrew the case from them. He said that he was the one that came to report that since what he was expecting is not what he's seeing, that it's better for him to close up the case. Let there be no case again.
So he closed up the matter.
He closed up the case.
So what's his conclusion now?
He just wants everything to just be like that. He wants me to be homeless and be without money and still suffering and taking care of his children, so that nobody will have the knowledge of anything that is going on. So when they now called me and said that he has closed the case, so I was so down, like, what am I going to do? What's my next step? So one person in the human affair called me and said, because they have lawyers there now, they have lawyers that work in that place. And I said that the best thing for me to do is to take this matter to court. I should take the matter to court. I should take my husband to court. So me, on my own, I don't have money. How do I start with court case? And I told her that I don't have money. My husband is rich. Even this human affair that I came to, you see the way he was giving everybody with money. If we now go to court, it's in that court that he will not be able to, he will even bribe the judge. One woman in that woman affair, she's the woman that has been helping me. She has been on my back since this case started. She's the one that has been helping me from the day one. She now called me. She now said that my husband has withdrew the case. That what are we going to do? She's the one that even now advised me that I should take the matter to court. And I said that if I take this matter to court, that my husband has money, that he can easily bribe his way anywhere. That there's no way that I would take even this human woman affair that I came to, that he bribed some people. Lucky enough that God helped me, and some people did not succumb to his way. That is it not in the court that he will not. So one of the barristers in human affair now called my husband one day. And I was now asking that, see, this case that he came to close, that what is his own conclusion?
The barrister called your husband, right?
Yes, the barrister called my husband because my husband has closed the case. The barrister now called him that this case that he came to close, what was the conclusion? Is he taking his family back to Kano? Or what is his intentions? So my husband has told him that he will get back to him, that he was attending to some customers, that he should give him some few minutes. The barrister was still on call. My husband ended the call. When immediately the barrister noticed that he has called the call, he wanted to call him back. When he dialed the number, they were telling him that the number is not, it was just cutting, saying line busy, line busy. That means my husband has blocked him. Immediately, my husband blocked the barrister. The barrister was not able to get access to my husband again. So when the barrister now noticed that he was not able to get access to my husband, he now called me and told me my husband has blocked him. He told me what transpired between the both of them. He now advised me that if I have anywhere to go, that I should just look for a place to go and stay till I give birth to my child and take care of my children. And I was like confused. I said, sir, how do I do it? I don't know. How am I going to do it? Because I don't even have 1 naira on me. I don't even know my next step. Like, what is the next thing that I want to do? I don't know. I don't have any money. How do I take care of my children? Where do I take them to?
So this is how the case is going.
This is how the case is going.
Almost ending.
And my life is messed up right now. Even little children that don't know anything, their life. What? I don't even understand what this country is.
Are they going to school?
No, they are not going to school. Oh, since this matter started, this third term, they've not gone to school for 1 day, and this is their third semester. My children have not been to school. I don't know what to do. I don't even know the next step to take. Why would a barrister call me and advising me to, like, if I have anywhere I want to go? Where do I know that I want to go to? Is it not my parents that have been taking care of me and my children since all this matter started? And now my father is sick in the village. My mom is the one taking care of her husband. We should not leave my father that is sick to come and start taking care of me and my children and my unborn child. I didn't mean my father is not sick. Now he's the only one that can help me through all this matter. But my dad is sick. The man is seriously sick. My father is battling with partial stroke, and my mom is the one carrying my dad up and down. What? I don't know. I don't even know the next thing to do. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just here. I don't know if anyone has any lawyer. If you have contact of a reliable lawyer, the one that, like, I don't have money to get lawyers for myself. I don't even have lawyer. I'm just depending on God. If anybody has anyone that can help me, any lawyer, anybody that can help me to pull through, because my children, they are not going to school. There's no money for feeding. I'm taking care of 3 children, plus this one in my stomach. I've not gone, even since I got pregnant of this last child. Now I've not gone to the hospital for 1 day. I've not gone for antenatal for 1 day. I've not been taking drugs that normal pregnant women take for when they are pregnant.
And with all this stress.
With all of this thing that I'm going through, I'm not even well taken care of medically. So I don't even know. I don't know what next to do. And I don't have money. The thing is, I don't even have money to get a good lawyer for myself. So I don't know if anybody have any way that I can get lawyers that will help me to win this case.
So what exactly do you want? For him to be taking care of his children?
Yes, for him to take care of his children. Even they're looking at me right now. I cannot continue with this kind of marriage. I cannot continue with a marriage. All I want is for him to be able to take care of his children, to be able to take care of their education, provide for them, feed his children, take care of them, their upkeep. That's all the thing. That's the only thing I'm asking for. I'm not asking for too much. He's the one that brought these children to this world. Why would he abandon his children just for one person? Even the one in my stomach, abandoning me with pregnancy.
All right, guys. Please, you people have heard her. I don't know where to start, but this kind of man and this kind of marriage, do this one, he will say no. Do this one, he will say no. Okay, be sending upkeep for your children again. Not another person's children, no. For his own children, he still say no. What I see in this thing is that maybe your husband is feeling he has money and he can use his money to close up any case or something. Okay, so guys, please, what else do you think that this woman should do now? Like, I need people's advice. I need help. I want to help her, please. What else can she do? At least the husband can start taking care of his children. They need proper care. Since the husband is okay, doing well, women affairs in Oka, Anambra State, I don't think the way they handle this case is not okay. Even the barrister advising you to go somewhere and stay with your children, a case like this.
Advise me to go elsewhere, look for a way.
A case like this, with which money? With which money? So this is how they allowed one person, your husband, to overshadow all of them. Or does it mean that the man has already settled the barrister? Which one? So this is very, very unfair for a pregnant woman and 3 children. Please drop your opinion on the comment section. How are we going to help this woman? She needs our help. She ran to us for us to help her. She don't have any other person except God. And this country now, where you don't have money, you're not going to win any case. So except God wants you to win that case. But I believe if we join our hands together, she's going to get, they are going to judge this thing well. Or do you think that women affairs is not the best place for them to go? Are you suggesting another place for her to get justice for her and her children? All right, drop your opinion on the comment section, guys, please, and help me share this video until you get to the right person. All right, let's just stand up and turn. Don't worry, I'll cover your face first. Stand up, turn. I will cover your face. Sorry, so camera will see you. Don't worry, everything is going to be fine. All right, I'm going to cover your face. Don't be scared.